Christmas spirit by hanging a beautiful wreath on your front door or inside your home. Here are 5 fun and festive tips on how to decorate your holiday wreath. Here are some tools that you might need: a hot glue gun and some glue, wire cutters, some wire, floral picks, scissors, and some pieces of garland. First, you want to choose what kind of wreath base you want to use. You can use a willow wreath base, a square form that you can also put in a diamond pattern, or a regular artificial rounded wreath. If you're building a silk stem wreath, choose stems that have a great mix of texture and color. If your front door is darker in color, choose stems that are lighter and brighter to create a beautiful contrast. So for this wreath with these stems, I want to have a very natural and organic look. So you just simply place the stems inside in a variety of different spaces. And what you can do is also wire it on to make sure it is staying intact within your wreath. If you wanted to add some artificial fruit to your wreath, all you need is a floral pick. Drill a hole in the bottom of your fruit with either a drill, or you can use the end of your scissors, and just simply place a floral pick in the bottom of the fruit. If you wanted to add pine cones, it's the same idea. Floral pick in the bottom of the pine cone and place it wherever you see fit. If you prefer color in your stems as opposed to a natural look, amaryllis, poinsettias, or even red berries work really nicely. It's the same technique. You just take them and simply place it within your wreath, and you can either use floral wire or even an artificial wreath to anchor it. A trend that's coming back is using dried or preserved stems. Here I have a variety of stems with different textures, and I like to keep it a little bit more on the neutral side. I place a dried stem the same way I would place an artificial silk stem, and I like to use this beautiful willow wreath just to keep that natural element going. The nice thing is the willow wreath actually can help anchor your stems a lot easier. A bold shade of red instantly brings Christmas cheer, and this simply stated wreath adds a perfect touch to any front door. First, you can get packs of glass ornament balls, or I'd like to use the plastic ones. It's the same element as artificial fruit. Take a floral pick and you can either glue it to make sure it stays firm, or just simply place it on the top. To make a wreath like this, you can either get a foam wreath form, or I like to also use the willow wreath. You take your ornament on the floral pick and just stick it right into the form. Another type of wreath is an embellished wreath. This kind of wreath incorporates everything. It could be silks, ornaments, pine cones, ribbon, you name it. Unfortunately, ornaments can get chipped or seriously damaged. What's really horrible is if it's an ornament that's special to you. What I like about using an embellished wreath with ornaments is that you can incorporate your broken pieces. Let me show you how. So you would take an artificial garland or an old wreath, and you take your wire cutters and clip off pieces of the garland. So you take your broken ornament, glue with your hot glue gun on the edges, and you take your garland piece and put it right over on that glue. And sometimes if the space is a little big, you can use 2. Now what you do is you take your piece, incorporate it into your garland, and what's nice about an artificial wreath is you can almost twist tie it with the garland piece and one of the branches, and then you just fluff it out so it looks like it's part of the wreath. I love using battery operated lights because you don't need to worry about unsightly cords. Plus, with LEDs, you don't need to worry about heat on your wreath, and they have a timer. So, let me show you. Okay. So what you can do is take a very small battery light and just incorporate it all the way around your wreath. I really do like these bottled rice lights. They're really unique. The final thing to consider is a wreath hook. There's a great variety of metal wreath hooks that you hang over the door, or an idea I like is using ribbon. So take a ribbon that's complementary to your wreath, cut, And you loop it through whatever you want the top of your wreath to be. Now if this is the top of your door, you hang the wreath over. Make sure it's straight. And you can either take a small nail or a staple gun and attach it to the top of your door. I hope you got some great ideas on how to decorate your Christmas wreath. We have a beautiful variety of fresh and artificial wreaths that will bring the Christmas spirit into your home. Merry Christmas!